Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a I'm gonna just stop this video. Today we're going to be doing a basics training experience, like my experience, and then some tips also. Army version. I feel you can never really be prepared because it's always unknown. Every company does something different. Sometimes they'll yell at you for being right, and I'll just be like, I ain't never cried so hard, actually.
I can't wait to see you so we can be together.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. But if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my BCT experience with the Army, and I went to Fort Sill. I'll be giving y'all some tips and stuff about that. And let's just get into it, because yeah. Okay. And I'm looking down because I got notes. Like, I took notes so that I can stay on track on what I'm trying to tell y'all, because I get sidetracked. So also, like I just said previously, I went to Fort Sill. And Fort Sill, I think it's an artillery base. So for Fort Sill, we had batteries instead of companies and unit. No, companies and I don't know. I don't really know. But okay, at Fort Lee, it was not, obviously it's not a artillery. So Fort Lee, we said company. At Fort Sill, we said battery. So I'm trying to say, like, if I say battery and you say company, anyway, that was it I called for. I'm gonna be talking about before basic training, like tips before basic training. A lot of things I did before I went to basic training was I did my research. Like, I did my research over every single thing, like everything. I looked up what to bring, I looked up what to wear, I looked up how this is gonna go, how that's gonna go, yeah, stuff like that. I say that you should start drinking a lot of water prior to basic too. Cause me, like, I was dehydrated when I first went there. So our first day in basic, I threw up. Like, I threw up so bad, and just sorry was just like, okay, you're dehydrated. And me, I'm used to, like, and I'm throwing up or something, I'm used to people like, oh my gosh, you okay? No, they're just like, hurry up and get back over here in formation. I was just like, okay, like, wow, I don't care that I'm dying, okay? Anyways, yeah. So I say do your research on the base that you're going to, so that you're like kind of prepared. But I feel you can never really be prepared because it's always unknown. Every company does something different. Let me start off by saying that every company, every battery is different. So what my battery did at Fort Sill is probably different from your battery or your company at Fort Jackson or for, I don't know the other forts, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, I just had to put that out there as well. But yeah, I say drink a bunch of water, like a bunch of, like, literally I bought this before I went to basic, and I drank this every day. This is a gallon. It was only $8 from Ross, and get it from Amazon, wherever. And I was still dehydrated. I went to the gym a lot. My problem was I was not consistent with what I was doing, so it just really, like, it was, the results didn't add up. That makes sense. Like, yeah. So I say do your research on where you're going, stuff like that, what to pack. Okay, let me say this: what to pack. I brought a bunch. People be saying like, don't bring nothing, because you are gonna go to the PX and you're gonna buy some stuff. But if you already have it, then why do you, like? If you already have it from home, then you don't have to go buy it. Like, it's in my where I'm from. Well, actually, Fort Sill's in Oklahoma, and I live in Oklahoma, so I didn't go far. But like, the storage here, Walmart stuff is cheaper. Like, I bought my stuff from Walmart before I left. People are like, oh, well, you don't want to carry all that. They don't make you carry your bags over your head. They did not make us carry our bags over our head. But like I said, every base and stuff is different. Every training facility is different. The Shark Attack also got like shut down a while ago, so that's off. But with us, our BCT, they literally just made us like, we put our bags on the truck from leaving reception, and then we got there, the bags got there, and we took them off, and then we dumped our bags out, stuff like that. Like, they didn't make us carry it over our head, but like I said, I would pack what you need. I brought me a toothbrush, I brought me underwear, I brought me, whatchamacallit, bras, pads, and stuff like that. A lot of people say that they didn't get their like periods in basic training. I got mine every month. I got mine. It was horrible. But I know some people who didn't get theirs because of all the stress they're under, but I got mine. So yeah. I just got off topic. My bad. This is why I have notes, because that's what I'm talking about. I will get off topic so fast. But like I said, before basic training, try to work out, try to drink as much water as your body can take. A gallon a day is perfectly fine if you can. Do your research prior to going to basic training. Okay. So before you get to basic, you're gonna go through reception. It's basically where they in-process you all your information. They take your direct deposit. If you have BAH, like if you have children, spouse, or if you like live whatchamacallit, if you live, like if you own a house, if you pay rent, stuff like that, then you're also gonna have BAH, and you get money, like lucky you, and all that good stuff. So that's where they do that at. And I finished my in processing 3 days in, but I was there in reception for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It was so horrible. Oh my gosh, like I was crying every day. Ugh. And I'm really lucky because I went to basic training with basic training with a friend that I knew from high school. And so we and her had each other the whole entire way. And I also made a new friend in reception. So it was lucky me. But literally, reception is basically just like you're standing in, like, okay, at Fort Sill, you're standing in the longest line ever for the longest amount of time ever. And then you go in over here, you go get your bank stuff situated. Over there you do your vision, you do your dental, you do what else was it? I don't remember. Hearing, all that stuff. Yeah, it was just, and you have to learn the social security in reception. They give you a blue book, and I threw mine away, so I ain't got it. But they'll give you a blue book which has literally everything you need. Keep your blue book. I don't know why I threw mine away, but you keep that. I even looked at it in like AIT and stuff when I wasn't even in basic. Like, keep your blue book, okay? But yeah, they give you your blue book, and you will literally sit in a chair all day. You can't say anything. You just have to be quiet. And so you learn the social creed. You learn the Army values. You learn what else? Oh, we learned the Army song. I didn't even know it was an Army song until I got there. I was like, wow. What else did we do? We learned a bunch of stuff. But when I was in reception, it was a bunch of us. Because it was like, I went the end of summer. It was July 25th. So I went July 25th, end of summer, and there was so many people there. I'm telling you, it was like 800 people there. 800 to 900 people. And we all fit in like the reception area. It's called Vesey Hall at Fort Sill. We all would sit in Vesey Hall. They had to move all the chairs. We all had to sit on the floor because there was like literally no room. It was horrible. And then that's why I was so surprised whenever I found out like the military is short on people, because I'm like, dang, to me that's a lot of people that was like in like Vesey Hall and stuff. I'm like, a lot of people are joining, I thought, but I guess not. I don't know. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you. But in reception also, like I said, there's so many people that they literally ran out on food. Like, some people had to eat MREs because they didn't have enough like hot meals to come out and eat. Also, MREs, they're gonna have your stomach messed up when you first get to reception. I'm not gonna lie to you. MREs will have your stomach tore up. They're called meals ready to eat. Okay. The chili and beans, first of all, I don't get nothing that got chili and beans in it. That's so disgusting. Like, oh my gosh, y'all will be sleeping on the toilet. And half the time you can't even go to the restroom for real. Your stomach is gonna be messed up. I'm gonna just let you know now. Because your body's not used to whatever's in the MRE. Especially the females. Like, your body's gonna go through so many changes. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. You might not be in reception for 3 weeks. I was in reception for 3 weeks because, like I said, it was so many of us. And also, they can only take 60 females to a battery. So the males were only in reception for about a week to 5 days. But like I said, they took more males than females, only 60 females to a battery. And I think that's because the females, we all slept in one bay. Like, it's 60 beds in there, I think. So that makes sense. They can only have 60 people. Because if not, where are you going to sleep at? Like, so yeah, that's why I was in there for 3 weeks. And I was actually supposed to leave a week before that. But they had switched our days around. So the people that came after me ended up leaving before. I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad. But it's okay because I went to Fort Lee with those same people that graduated, that like left reception before me. And I still graduated on time with them. So I'm not mad at it in the end. Anyways, so let's go on. That's reception. Let's go on to red phase. So after you leave reception, you're gonna go do your first 100 meters. Our first 100 meters was right in the, like, right behind Vesey Hall. So Vesey Hall is our reception place, right? And then we literally walked to, no, we marched. Mind you, we didn't know how to march. We looked stupid. We marched to the back of Vesey Hall. This is what we did. It was like a field, and we did our first 100 meters. Basically, when they give you the jerseys, they'll call out your name, like, sorry, they call out your name, they give you colored jerseys based on what group your name is in or whatever. It was chaotic, so like you're probably not going to be in the same group that you're going to be in when you do your first 100 meters, because they're just throwing out jerseys and calling out names. But you're going to get assigned permanently to your platoon once you actually, get settled in. But again, first 100 meters, basically, my platoon, that was my platoon at the time, we had to match up. Bro, I forgot. Oh my gosh. We had to match up, like, it was a pallet of stuff. You had MREs on it. You had toolboxes on it. You had, I think, a rifle. No, that wasn't a rifle. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. It's basically a team bonding exercise, I guess. And it wasn't bad. First 100 meters, well, first 100, I guess is what's called, is not bad at all, in my opinion. At Fort Sill, in my battery, it wasn't bad. Y'all's, I don't know how y'all's gonna be, but I feel like it was because I was kind of in shape too, because we did a bunch of running, but because I was in shape, I wasn't dying. Like, it was just like, okay, this ain't bad. But they tricked me though. I was like, okay, this ain't bad. I'm kind of liking base training. Base training ain't hard. Girl, that was like the first hour just being base training. Like, wow, I think that was just gonna be it. Anyways, all right, so we get to the battery, and then boom, you're getting yelled at. You're getting your bags off of the truck. What we did to make it easier was we passed it down the line, but some people had a bunch of stuff in their bag, so it was real heavy. So okay, you know how I said just bring stuff prior? I guess, no, you're not putting it over your head. You're only holding it for like 2 seconds, but that stuff was heavy, boy. And if you couldn't pick it up and pass it on, you got yelled at. But yeah, a red phase is a lot of push-ups. That's like, in my battery, all I did was push-ups. Like, our smoke sessions were just push-ups and leg tucks. That's literally it. I've learned to hate push-ups. They're just, I don't like them. And we ran the sidewalk a lot, which is like, we ran up the sidewalk, down the sidewalk, and then back. So that was our smoke session. So it was a bunch of smoke sessions. Most of the time it was mostly for no reason, but like, they're trying to get you, I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to break you down, I guess. Yeah. So, but I was like, most of it was just really no reason. So when I just look at them, the drill sergeants, when they would like yell at us for like doing nothing, sometimes they'll yell at you for being right, and I'll just be like I didn't take nothing personal, because I'm just like, you know how I said I did a bunch of research before going, so I knew that was just their job. But I'm just like, dang, like, y'all, but like I said, I never took nothing personal. One thing I did take personal though. One thing I did take personal, I was running with my friend, was getting smoked, doing sidewalks, and she's not really good at PT, right? So I was helping her out. PT is physical training, by the way. That's what you're gonna call it. So we running, I'm helping her out. She behind. I'm like, come on, I'll grab her hand. We get to running. I'm pulling her. I'm like, let's go. The drill sergeant said, "What are you doing? You're a pedophile. You are a predator." And I'm like, but I start crying, because I'm like, he's calling me a predator. I'm like, what? He's like, why are you holding her hand? I am going to give you a counseling, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I was helping her. He's like, she doesn't need help. She's a soldier, blah, blah. I'm just like, and I'm just crying. It was so embarrassing, because I know everybody heard that, bro. He's literally in my face yelling, telling me that I'm a predator, and I'm going to go get in trouble. He's going to give me a counseling. I'm going to get kicked out the military, all this stuff, because I was holding her hand. I ain't never cried so hard, actually. But anyways, I feel like that's the one time I took them personal. It was so bad. Okay, but in red phase, we did a lot of videos, like a bunch of you're learning, basically. You don't know the rules yet, so we all went to this classroom, and we were like watching a bunch of videos on sexual harassment and assault don't tell me, sexual harassment and assault prevention, no, program. I don't know. It's called SHARP. Sexual harassment and assault restrict. No, is it prevention program? No, because it's SHARP, not PB. I don't know. Sexual harassment and assault something program. I really don't know what the R stands for. I can't remember. But they go over that so hard, and I'm so glad they did. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared of that because I'm with males and females, and I'm like by myself kind of. But first of all, there's a battle buddy system. You will never be alone in base training. You always have to have someone with you, either two males. So I'm a female, right? So I either have to have two males with me or a female with me at all times. But in AIT is different. You can never have two males with you. It's only a female. So it really just depends on your battery, I guess. But yes, so I'm glad that battle buddy system was in place. But you have to take sharp seriously, because I know some people that got, like in my platoon, I got sharped and they got recycled. They got like, I think what's that word? It's like when they wear that chopped it out, yeah. They got chopped it out, stuff like that. So take that seriously. Do not touch people. Like, he's in my face yelling, y'all. Do not touch people. Do not make anyone uncomfortable. Don't flirt with nobody. Don't make the don't make jokes, like inappropriate jokes. There was this one joke going around about our camelbacks. Camelback is a water pouch or a water source you're gonna have on you at all times. It's like a backpack, water right here, because you're gonna be doing a lot of work in base training, so of course you're gonna be hot. They don't want you to get dehydrated and pass out. You have to have a full camelback on you at all times, and you need to be drinking your water, y'all. If not, it's gonna be hard for you. People have died in base training from not drinking enough water. So please, that's what it's there for. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Something about something that I was talking about that was like sharp. Oh, there was a camelback joke going around, and the joke was like, I wish you would suck me like that, or something like that. Because you have to in the camelback, you have to like bite down the thing and suck the water out of it. And some males would be like, I wish you would suck me like that, stuff like that. That is gonna get you in trouble. It's not funny, first of all. It's very childish. And first of all, them military men, they be having wives at home, girlfriends at home. Like, nobody want to touch you, none of that. So please, keep it to yourself. Females, we can do it too. It's not just the males. So please, for God's sake, please, do not do any of that stuff. Don't even do it at home, because it's not funny. Like, me coming back from training, in training, like, we could not touch, it wasn't even on my mind at all. Like, it was none of that. And then I'm with people who like make those jokes and stuff like that, and it's just like, I guess it's kind of uncomfortable for me, because like I'm not used to that no more, and it's not, my viewpoint on it has changed. It's more of just like, that's not funny, like that's harassment towards them or something like that, you know. And I don't think it's funny no more, honestly. But anyways, in red phase there is the hammer. Like, you're rucking, but it's not as far as the forge or the anvil. I don't know. The hammer wasn't really bad. My battery, we rucked every, like, 5 times out of the week. Like, I'm telling y'all, we did PT really only on Saturdays. And I don't even know why. I really don't know why. My battery was like, we had to either prioritize wrecking or PT. So my battery never did PT. So when I got to Fort Lee, y'all, they ran miles. I'm talking like 6 miles, 2 miles, 4 miles. And I just feel like every time. But anyway, the wrecking, it was like they tried to prepare us for the forge. The forge wasn't even that bad. But I guess that's because they prepared us for it. But the speed that they go is so fast at Fort Sill. Because in AIT, people from Fort Jackson was like, we never did that. We never went that fast. We never... And I'm just like, bro, y'all got baby. Like, at Fort Sill, it was horrible. Like, they really got babied over there. But yeah, the wrecking, it was... I hated wrecking. I hated wrecking with all my might. Wrecking is just so horrible. You're going to be wrecking, bro. So get ready for that. A lot of females don't finish BCT and they get like recycled because of hip injuries, hip fractures, or whatever. Bro, if you're not going to be wrecking, you're not going to be doing stuff with your hips, carrying stuff on your back, all that stuff. You need to start doing hip stability drills. No, that's military. Like, they're going to teach y'all that. But I'm saying, like, you can start doing like stretches and stuff that stretch out your hip muscles. And like, I don't know, like, there's exercises you can start doing too. like I said in the beginning, like do exercises prior to coming to BCT. You can do some hip exercises. Get those hips like muscles good and strong so that you're not one of those people that's getting recycled because of a hip injury and you can't finish the forge. Because that's what happens every time. Like somebody gets hurt during the forge because of their hip and then they get recycled and they have to start it all over and they're on like week 9. You have to go back to week 0. That is horrible. Like please do not, y'all. Also, red face is the gas chamber. The gas chamber, it's not that bad. My tip for the gas chamber is, my tip for the gas chamber is don't breathe in so much. Like people, whenever we take off our mask, right, you have to say the Soldier's Creed. Learn the Soldier's Creed. Learn the Soldier's Creed. Learn the Army values and learn the Army song. You're gonna get smoked. You're probably gonna get smoked singing it. Like, please learn it. That's all I'm saying. Look it up online. It's online. Yeah. Okay, but you, in the gas chamber, you take your mask off. You have to take the Soldier's Creed. I made it to like, took it off. I'm like, I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior. And then I think I stopped because I couldn't do it no more. But you had people that was gasping and stuff, and they're just taking in more of the gas. And I'm just like, y'all making it harder for yourself. And they start choking, and then they can't breathe, and their eyes watering. My eyes wasn't watering. They was really burning though, but they was like, they didn't start watering, so I went outside. Yeah, people had snot dripping down. Y'all, it was so bad. It's like it cleared your sinuses or something. I don't know. But y'all, do not breathe in that much. If you can't finish the Soldier's Creed, if they don't make you, then don't. Because my just didn't make me. He was just like, all right, go. But if they make you, good luck. But y'all, do not be. I did little bursts like this. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior member team. Like, I feel like before I took my mask off, I took a big inhale like this. Took it off. I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior member of the team. Didn't even breathe. I just let it out slowly though. That's how I be holding my water under breath. I mean, that's how I be holding my breath underwater too. So, but yeah, that was that. There's also an obstacle course in red phase. It's not hard. There's an obstacle course in blue phase too. I think it's before the forge. Do not hurt yourself on that one, because that's when everybody gets hurt on, because it's like high objects. It's high objects. I'm terrified of heights, so it's horrible. It's high objects and everybody gets hurt and then they can't finish the forge. So if you have to complete the forge to graduate. So if you don't complete the forge, you are getting recycled. That's it. Or you're going with another battery or company, whatever y'all call it. You know, yeah. All right, so next is white phase. White phase is rifle qualification. That is the most boring thing ever. They do pre-quals. So that's like whoever I guess can qualify before the actual, I don't know what it is really, but I qualified on pre-quals with the iron sight. No, with the scope. I don't know what it's called, the O something. And so like an iron sight, it took me like 2 weeks to qualify. I'm not gonna lie. I was struggling. But with the scope, I qualified on pre-qual, so I did good, right? So that like whole week, I didn't do anything but lay in the grass under the solar shade, just bored out of my mind. You can't sleep. You ain't got your phone. All you have is your blue book, and you get to lay in the grass, watch them bugs, and talk to your battle buddies. And then we had people on watch though, so we would rotate taking naps. Some people over here taking naps, some people over there taking naps. People in the front, and then if you see somebody coming, you would say backbone. Yeah, you say backbone. You're like, backbone. And we all just pop up, like, yeah. And then most times we'll get caught. So, yeah, we'll get caught and have to do the 5-second rushes. Those actually aren't bad. They're really fun with the right drill sergeant. Just how we had just on Increasement, he made it fun. He made it fun, even though he was mad, but it was just fun. He's one funny drill sergeant. If y'all have him, he really cares, y'all. Just on Increasement. All right, also the anvil is in white phase. For me, the anvil was horrible. It really made me question if I wanted to be in the military or not, because like everybody's just having fun. I'm like, bro, we're out here in the freaking hotness, and I'm hot. I can't shower. I want to go to my bed. Like, at this point I didn't like my battle buddies in my platoon, because bro, they're so annoying. I still to this day I'm just like, ew. Ugh. But I do miss them though. I ain't gonna lie. I missed them, but they got on my nerves so bad to the point I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm about to put my hands on these people. Don't do that. You don't get in trouble too. But anyways, the anvil for me, yeah, we did I forgot what it's called, but we had our rifles, right? So we got our rifles, and we're walking through, and they say incoming. You got to get down because the bombs is coming, and then so you drop down, boom, and you start low crawling, low crawling, low crawling, low crawling, and then you got to shoot, and then you get a shot at, and it's just like it's blanks though. You get shot at blood blank, so. But it was just horrible. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I did not like this. And everybody thought it was just so fun. And I'm just like, this is not fun to me. It was not fun to me. Especially when I do the wedge and stuff. I did not like that. I really think it's just because my platoon. Like with the right people, I feel like I would have liked that. But people I was with, they just so controlling. And so, no, it's this, it's that, it's that. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like I'm finna put my hands on y'all. I am. So I didn't like that. I didn't like the anvil. But everybody's experience is different. A lot of people that I know, they love the anvil. And, you know, I might have you questioning your experience like mine was. But, yeah, the anvil for me was a no-no. Oh, there's also the Treadwell Tower in Whiteface. I am terrified of heights, like I already said. So the tower is like 43 feet, 42 feet, I think. You come up there, and then you're propelling off of it with the rope. I was so scared. I cried. My drill sergeant literally had to hold my hand. He was like, look at me in my eye. He took his sunglasses off and was like, you got this. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, okay. I go down. My stupid self wasn't holding my, like, the back correctly, and I fell. But then he fixed it. But that day I was like, he is like my dad figure right now. And that's when I started to, like, really look at him differently. Because at first I was just like, he's just a hard ass. Like, he just really... Like, I respect him, but I feel like he does too much. But then that day, I was just like, he was there when I needed him. So, anyway, my platoon did not phase over to Blueface. We were so bad that we graduated in Whiteface. That's the most embarrassing thing ever, because in ART, everybody's like, oh, Blueface is this, Blueface is that. I'm like, we didn't even get a Blueface. We didn't get none of that. Like, anyway, Blueface, we started doing the DNC competition. We started learning how to march and stuff, and how to do like the DNC stuff with the rifles in Whiteface. But the competition was in Blueface. Even though it was in the Blueface, we still got through the competition. I was a part of the DNC competition. It was so fun, y'all. If y'all should do it. I think it's only like 20 people that can be in it, but y'all should do that. Like, it is so fun. It's a memory I always remember. Like, you literally freestyling, you not dancing, but like you marching. You got your rifle, you get to do the stuff, inspection arms, port arms, stuff like that. Like, it was just so fun, and I'm never gonna forget that. Like, I'm glad I did that with the people I did it with. It was my platoon. I didn't like them, but that group was okay. I liked them. Even though we argued so much. Like, my platoon argued so much. And my platoon was known as the orphan platoon, because our drill sergeants were never there. Like, they were never there. We had 3 starting off. After red phase, 1 left. After that, our other drill sergeant, he was so flaky, so he was rarely there. Oh, flip me off, my bad. So we had literally 1. And then on his off days, when he was on CQ or when he wasn't there, we had nobody there. And so the other drill sergeants would come and talk to us and be like, so our platoon really got to do whatever we wanted to. And I feel like that's why they were on my nerves so bad, because we weren't as disciplined as everybody else, because we had so much freedom. And that really sucked, in my opinion, because I really didn't want a drill sergeant there so that they can get their lives together. Because towards the end, when that discipline starts instilling, you just get so annoyed with everybody who knows what to do but is not doing it. It's like, why are you choosing to do the wrong thing? And you know we're going to get consequences as well. And it's always a mass punishment. So it's like, it was just so annoying to me. But Blueface is also grenades. Grenades were so fun. So fun. You're never going to get to throw grenades again. They say that you're supposed to every couple of years or months. I don't really know how that works. But my drill sergeant told me that he's been in the military for over 30 years or 20 years. He has never... Okay, I'm sorry for that. My best friend called me, but I don't really know where I left off at. I think I talked about the grenades. I talked about that DNC competition. Honestly, basic training is what you make it, because I had fun basic training. Like, even though I told y'all, like, the anvil, I didn't like it. But that's something I'm never probably going to get to do again. Like, it was, when I look back, I'm like, dang it was fun. At times, like, I'm literally with my platoon, we laughing, we keep ha-ha. But that was that one part I just hated, which was the we going and we getting shot at and stuff, and we low crawling. I hated that. I hated that whole part, and it made me question my whole existence. And I was like, do I want to do this for real? But anyways, everything else, like, I loved basic training. Like, I think my basic training experience was better than my AIT experience. Like, honestly, even though AIT, you have your phones, you get more freedom, all that. I think basic training was more fun for me. Like, honestly, that's just me though. That's just me. I don't know, but yeah. What else? Blue phase. Oh, did I tell you about the obstacle course? Yeah, I think I did. Don't get hurt. Now let's talk about sick hall. Okay. People were so scared to go to sick hall. People was me too, honestly. Like, people would be hurt and not go to sick hall. I hurt my knee about like the third week in, because I told y'all we rucked all the time. We rucking uphill. We were running. Our pace was so fast. So I hurt my knee. I don't know what was in my knee, but I didn't get it checked until my 9th week of AIT. That's how bad it is. Like, I was so scared of getting recycled, because I know a girl who went for her knee pains and then she was on crutches and then she almost got recycled. Stuff like that. I just wasn't finna deal with it. But if you're hurting, go to BCC. Go to sick call. Because now my knee is still hurt. It never got fixed. And I have to schedule an appointment with my actual doctor here. But now I'm here. I'm not going to get recycled or nothing. I'm home. But it's just like, dang, like, I could have got this taken care of. Now it's like interfering with me dancing and stuff, like stuff that I love to do. Now it's interfering because my knee still hurts. I still get those sharp pains. I still can't really bend it. If I walk on it, it still hurts. Like, I don't know what it is, because my whole time during base training, I just assumed it was a stress fracture. That's what everybody has: stress fractures. But I guess it's not. I don't know. So yeah, get that checked out. If something hurts, get it checked out. In base training though, everybody got sick. Everybody had pneumonia. Everybody had pink eye. Everybody had everything. You're most likely gonna get sick. So going to sick call for illness, they will give you cough medicine, sinus medicine, allergy medicine, whatever, stuff like that. And they do give you ibuprofen. I used ibuprofen before every ruck. They gave it to me for my headaches, I think, but I used it before every ruck, so I loved that. Anyway, yeah, go to sick call if you need to. If not, you gotta learn the difference between like hurt and sore. Because some people is like, oh, my body hurts. Like, no, you're just sore. You haven't used that muscle in a long time. You haven't worked that out in a long time, So you have to learn the difference between that. And is it worth it? But also go at the same time. If it's hurting that bad, to the point where you crying, if it hurts, then go. Church. I'm talking about church. I went to non-denominational church almost every Sunday in BCT. I loved it, y'all. Church was like, in the mornings, like on Sunday, they could not mess with us. That was our time. They said to practice our religion. So some Sundays I did stay in the bay and just sleep when I'm supposed to sleep. But they're not checking on you. They don't know what you're doing. So I was in my bed to sleep. I was cleaning up my locker, doing whatever. Yeah, but church, like when I went, it literally just made me feel so good. I feel like being in basic training, it helped me to strengthen my faith and my relationship with Jesus, because if I didn't have faith or nothing to believe in, I don't think I would have made it. I do not think I would have made it. Like, oh my gosh. Like, basic, I wanted to give up so many times. It was so many times I just felt like I couldn't give up. I had to go talk to the chaplain, y'all. I was talking to the chaplain. I'm telling him, like, I can't do this. Like, I want to get home. I want to get chaptered out. I'm finna find a way to get kicked out. And I don't know why it was so, I was like, so, anyways, it was really just because I missed my family. It wasn't because basic training was hard. It wasn't because of that. It was literally just because I missed my family so much. I've never been away from them that long. And I'm a family-oriented person, and I'm really attached to my family. And I got detachment issues. So being without them for 9 weeks, I was dying inside. I was like, I'm going to find a way to get chaptered out, bro. I cannot do this. And the chaplain, it was my birthday, too. I'm talking to the chaplain. I spent my birthday in AIT. Everybody knew, except for the drill sergeants, obviously. But my platoon, they always told me happy birthday. Everybody was giving me the extra apple juice and stuff in the morning for breakfast. It was nice. I felt like a star. Anyway, yeah, I was talking to the chaplain. I'm like, I'm gonna find a way to get chaptered out. Like, I cannot do this. I miss my family. He's like, you're almost there. You have 4 weeks left. I'm like, 4 weeks? I can't do that. And I'm thinking about it. If I would have got chaptered out, bro, you be staying there longer than 4 weeks if you get chaptered out. It's like a whole nother process you got to go through. And they not in a rush to get you home. So it's like, you still there. So I'm glad I did not go through that. And I'm glad I was strong enough to fight through that. Because then I saw my family on family day. And I was real happy. And I saw my graduation. And then I cried because after I saw them drive off on graduation, I was like, dang, another 9 weeks without them. But then I had my phone in AIT, so I got to call them. So y'all, stick through. Even if you're somebody like me who love your family and always want to be around them, been around them 25/8 since he was little, you gonna get through it. You gonna make it, okay? You gonna have to detach from your outside world. Like, it got to the point where I had to like tell my family, like, I cannot call y'all on Sundays because every Sunday you got your phone for 30 minutes. That's not what's the word? It's not something they have to give you. It's like, it's a privilege. So if y'all messing up, y'all not being respectful, y'all not being disciplined, they gonna take that away from you. Then you gonna be mad. So be on your best behavior. But I tell my family, like, I cannot keep calling y'all because every time I call y'all, after I call y'all, I just feel so broken and detached, and I can't do it. So I stopped calling my family. My last time calling them was on my birthday, and then I was like, just write me letters. I can do better in letters because I'm like, I can't see y'all, can't hear y'all, but like, I know y'all think about me, I know y'all there for me type stuff. So they started writing me letters instead, and that was better in my opinion. I liked that way better. So yeah. Anyways, let's talk about discipline. This whole base training is literally about instilling discipline in us. That's what they doing it for, and so that we can go from civilian to a soldier. And they only have 9 weeks to do this. It's not like to have 5 months. It's not like they only have 9 weeks for us to get our stuff together, and it's not all gonna happen in that short 9 weeks. That's why that's so hard on us. That's why the drill sergeant is so hard on us. That's why everything is just so fast paced, and it's like everything's everywhere because it's a lot going on. It's a lot they have to teach us because, yeah. So like, don't take nothing personally, y'all. Be on your best behavior, please. Be on your best behavior. Okay, try not to stand out though. Like me, my last name is Maytubby, bro. Every just sergeant knew my name. First sergeant knew my name. The commander knew my name just because my last name was Maytubby. And I got made fun of so much by the drill sergeants. Even my my drill sergeant had this little saying he would say all the time. And so my battle buddy started saying that people from other platoons that I never even knew my name and talked to me. I'm like, I don't know y'all. Like, it was just crazy. And like, when I went into basic, I did my research, right? And I'm like, they say stay under the radar, so I'm gonna stay under the radar. But it was impossible with my last name. Impossible. So if you have a name that's like that, they said my name was funny to say. Maytubby. Tubby, I guess. I don't know. They said it was funny to say. I thought my name was common. Like, it's common in Oklahoma, like where I'm from. A lot of people know my last name. Especially like, it's a Native American last name, so a lot of people know it. So, but they were so shocked, and it was just so funny, and I was like, so yeah, I didn't fly under the radar like I wanted to. So be open to making new connections and friends. Don't be that person. Like, you're not gonna get the basic training alone. Let me say that. You are not gonna get the basic training alone. Like, you literally need people. Like, I'm glad I had my friends that I had. Like I told you, I went in with a friend from school. Me and her were in different platoons, but every night we'll go together and talk about what happened, we'll just vent. And that connection, like, she made me feel at home because I missed home so much, and having someone from home just made me feel like I was at home every night. It was so good. I loved it. But I also branched out and made new friends from my platoon. And so we all slept by each other because it was by platoons. And so we'd be all over there just talking about stuff and our goals and this and that. And then we're talking about everybody. And just, bro, my battery had the worst female bait ever. Like, we were told that so many times. And you know how we didn't graduate in blue phase either? The drill sergeant said we're the worst battery they've ever had, and we're the first battery that didn't graduate in freaking blue phase. And it's just so embarrassing because, like I told y'all, towards the end, I got my common sense together. I was like, okay, I know what to do, so I'm gonna do it. And then the people who didn't do what they're supposed to do, it just made me mad. And I agree with the drill sergeants. I'm like, this is probably the worst cycle they ever had. But then they're like, no, they tell that to everybody. I'm not taking it personal. I'm like, maybe y'all should though, because they literally said we're the first battery to ever graduate in white phase. And y'all just don't care. Like, y'all just still acting like y'all just, like, how'd y'all even make it this far? Like, oh my gosh. But I feel like basic really is what you make it. I was telling y'all something. I forgot. It was something about, branch out. Make your new friends. You're not gonna make it through basic alone. It is what you make it, you know. You're never gonna go through that stuff again. You're probably never gonna do the obstacle courses. You're probably never gonna throw a grenade. You're probably never gonna go through a gas chamber or that tower unless your MOS requires it. Like, y'all, have fun, but be respectful and do what they tell you to do. That's all you have to do. But sometimes even when you do what they tell you to do, they still gonna be in your face yelling. But at the same, that's their job, you know? That's their job. Don't take it personally. Do what you're supposed to do. Branch out, make connections, because you're not making it by yourself, okay? Put 125% to everything you do. Then workouts, then rucks, everything, because it all adds up. Them smoke sessions, push all into it. Because me, I half-assed the smoke sessions, and then I got to AIT, and I still can do a push-up. And I was like, had I passed the ACFT? Boy, I did not know. I don't know. I can do push-ups now. I can do them now. But like I told y'all, all of our smoke sessions were push-ups, but I was just BSing them. So then by the time I graduated, I should have been good at push-ups. I should have been able to knock out 50 easy, but I couldn't even do one. So don't be like me. Take it seriously. Take it seriously. Because you're going to need it, okay? Yeah. I'm also going to do an AIT version of this too, as well. But yeah. Also, the drill sergeants are not there to be y'all's friends. Let me say that, because we had this one drill sergeant. She was a female, and she went so hard on the females every time, and she swore that we liked the males. Drill sergeants, like, we laugh at our drill sergeant. We talk to the drill sergeant. Why are you in my battle space? You must like him. I'm gonna sharp you. I'm like, girl, nobody wants that man. Like, he's like 30. I'm 18. Like, I was 18 back then. I'm 19 now. Birthday, like I said, was an AIT. But I mean, no, BCT. But yeah, them just are not your friends. And you're never going to see them again. So it's no point to even try to do all that. Okay, after I left BCT, though, my roommates in AIT, they looked up my drill sergeants and we found their Instagram page. But nobody followed them. I don't want to see them. But it was just, they found a Facebook or Instagram, one of them, and they showed me, and I was just like, like, these people look different in real life. But yeah, I think that's it. But basically, I just thought about what I was saying earlier about the female bae. My female bae fought all the time. I'm talking fist fights. I'm talking yelling. Toes on line was horrible all the time. Toes on line is basically when they get accountability, make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be, nobody's missing, stuff like that. Y'all, it was horrible. And the female just aren't called us B words. And we had, she was like, this is the worst she's ever had. Like, she called us B words. We had somebody go on suicide watch because of the bae. I was told people got bullied. And I'm just like, bro, you can tell, like, most of us were straight out of freaking high school. Because, like, the way we acted. Like, I'm going to say we because I was in that bae. But I wasn't a part of that. I wasn't a part of that bullying and stuff. That's not me. That's not who I am. But yeah, I was just like, ew. I remember one night, it was like during the forge, or like before the forge, I think. These girls finna fight, bro. And I'm just like, bro, we have to wake up at 2 in the morning. What are y'all doing? They going back and forth, yelling. And the males, mind you, the males is right over us, and we have males across the hall. They heard everything every night, and they would just come and be like, what happened? What happened? We heard what happened last night. We heard y'all yelling and fighting. What happened? Y'all get in trouble? And it's just embarrassing. We got evicted so many times. Like, y'all probably gonna get evicted. Y'all probably gonna get evicted maybe once or twice as like a company or a battery, just because that's what drill sergeants do. They just bother you and they just do a lot, and they give you hit times that you cannot make, and they know you can't make it, then you get smoked for it. That's just what they do. Me, the females got evicted like 5 times. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was horrible. Contraband, do not have contraband. You will get a counseling for that. Books that are not like military issued, you get a counseling for that. Shirts, like civilian shirts, stuff like that, you get a counseling for that. I'm trying to think what else. Razors, like I'm talking about face, like eyebrow razors, not like body shaving razors. Counseling for that. Somebody had a vape. I don't know how they had a vape in our thing. Got a counseling. Almost got chaptered out of the military. Stuff like that. Just, y'all, be smart. Yeah, but towards the end of BCT, it was kind of easier, but at the same time, we still got smoked a lot because our battery was just horrible. But we didn't do nothing. We were just waiting for our graduation ceremony. This is after the forge. We got smoked a lot, like I said. But we're just waiting for our ceremony. So every morning was the same thing. We wake up, we clean the battery, and we just go in our rooms. And they call us down every 5 minutes for nothing, for literally nothing. But they didn't want us to have any free time. I don't know why, but they didn't want us to have any free time. You're also gonna decorate shirts. This is our shirt for what we're called the Mad Dogs. I'm gonna turn it around so y'all can see it. That's it. Yeah. Somebody in your platoon will make the shirt, the team shirt, and y'all just all agree on it. I liked our shirt until I saw it. Yeah, that's all for this video. Like I said, work out before, do your research, stay on top of stuff. Try not to stand out too much. Put 120% to everything you do. Help out your battle buddies. Help them out. If you see somebody struggling and you know what to do, help them out. Please, please, please. Because that was me. I needed help. People helped me and it just felt so good. But that is all for this video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this video helped y'all. Whoever's winning Fort Sill, good luck. Because I feel like Fort Sill has the hardest out of all of the military bases that do basic training. Especially Fort Jackson. They don't seem like they do anything. Because everybody that I talked to who went there, they're always like, yeah, we didn't do that. We didn't do all that. We didn't do that. Like, I'm like, oh, wow, okay. But yeah, good luck. You know, hope you enjoy it. It is what you make it. Have fun, bro. Have fun. Because you will never get this opportunity back again. You will never get this opportunity again. This is the one-time opportunity that a lot of people don't have. That's something I had to tell myself a lot when I was there. I was like, I'm doing something that most people want to do but can't do. So I need to stop complaining. I need to stop feeling sorry for myself. I need to get this over with. Like, I need to go through it and get it done. So, yeah, they helped me a lot. So, good luck to y'all. Okay? Love y'all. See y'all in my next video. That's going to be soon. I'm going to try to start uploading at least twice a week. Twice a week. I think that's good, right? That's good to y'all. It's good to me. Because I ain't got no storage. So, y'all, also I'm going to say learn your ranks. Because, yeah, learn your ranks. Because if you're talking to a commander, right, and you say sergeant, you're going to get smoked. It's over with. Like, you're going to get smoked. That's a sir or a ma'am. It's not a sergeant. Like, you're literally going to get smoked. And you're going to get yelled at. You're going to get embarrassed in front of the whole battery of your company. I'm talking from personal experience. I didn't do it, but some other people have done it. Or like when you salute a second lieutenant and you're saluting with the wrong hand. Why are you saluting with that? And if you salute like this, what is this? Yeah. Please don't embarrass yourself. Do your research. That's why I said do your research. I also forgot to tell y'all, I was talking about the anvil, how I don't like being outside. I didn't like the heat. I didn't like none of that. But the forge was so pretty. I got to see, like, I saw, like, a galaxy. I don't know what it was, but I saw Star. I saw the Little Dipper. I saw something called the Scorpion. I don't know what that is. Somebody told me it was called a Scorpion. And then we did night vision, and I saw coyotes and stuff. Y'all, it really is what you make it. Like, it was so pretty. It was my first time ever being outside and seeing stuff like that. Because in the city, there's so many lights. You don't see stars. But out there, you saw every star. And you just saw, like, it was so freaking pretty. Like, it is what you make it, okay? Like I said, research and really just take it all in, y'all. Take it all in and know that it's going to be over soon. This don't last forever. Y'all got this, okay? If I can do it, if my prissy self can do it, y'all can do it, okay? Okay. I'll see y'all later, okay? Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
You something else. I don't need no one else. You are the prize. I put you on the shelf.